Hello everyone. Welcome to our channel. Information Briefcase. Today we're going to learn about Bronfenbrenner's ecological system. Forces impacting our lives. Now, let's begin. In 1964, a psychological therapist showed up before the US Congress with a mission. It was when vast majority imagined that the poor individuals remained poor because of biology and had nothing to do with the environment they experienced childhood. The psychologist, Urie Bronfenbrenner, needed to change that and persuade the world that to help those unlucky guys, we need to change their environmental. However, did he succeed? Bronfenbrenner's ecological system theory considers that a youngster is affected by 5 environmental powers. These things are considered simple, but it affects one's life a lot. Now let's see those in detail. Number 1. The microsystem. Youngsters are born into a microsystem that impacts the kid's life directly. Youngsters from inappropriate backgrounds are bound to encounter problematic family. It's also an undeniable truth that parenting is more troublesome if you are poor. They additionally experience more bad situations at school and unwanted friendships may also influence their way of life a lot. Thus, a youngster that experiences childhood in a negative microsystem will think and have to go through difficult situations to succeed. Number 2. The Microsystem. The Microsystem tells us about the interconnections between the situations that influence the youngster life. For instance, the connection between the dad and the teachers. If dad and teacher have a misunderstanding between them, the youngster may suffer. Number 3. The Exo System. The Exo System includes connection between their parents' experience outside that don't include the child. For example, a youngster's experience in his house may also be impacted by their parents' encounter at work. Their office stress may impact a lot how they behave in their home and how they talk with their child. If the mother loses her employment, her stress level will be really high, and this may cause more arguments with the father in the house, which results in many changes in their interaction with their kid. Number 4. The Macrosystem. The macrosystem describes the overall culture that impacts all remaining systems, such as a kid's geographic area and cultural tradition. Smart individuals who end up residing in terrible places work hard and develop his financial status and move to better place. But it additionally implies that they are bound to feel like outsiders in a more extravagant society. So regardless of the youngster's potential or parenting, on a large scale, the person might in any case be in a difficult situation. Number 5. The Chrono System. The Chrono System refers to changes in the child and the environment over time. As the youngster grows up, the parents might stop loving one another and separate, which can be horrendous for an 8 or 9-year-old child. 5 years later, he might understand why his parents got divorced. But when the kid turns 16, his mother's new boyfriend may move into their little condo, and things get troublesome once more. Bronfenbrenner, who was impacted by Lev Vygotsky and Kurt Lewin, persuaded the US Congress that a youngster's life isn't based on hereditary, but the outcome of it is based on his surroundings they grew up. Youngsters who experience childhood in worst social designs need a type of support. This support should be given by their families and additionally his community. Bronfenbrenner's hypothesis helped structure the Head Start program in 1965, a government program that has served more than 35 million helpless kids since. Many years later, Bronfenbrenner and Stephen Ceci proposed addition to this hypothesis. They called it bioecological model. This new model perceives gene environment and accepts the role of heritability, but adds the genes themselves are under the impact of the environment. In different words, the course of heritability changes in an extent of potentials. How much a kid can make of the potential they inherit depends on the environment. Bronfenbrenner made a contribution to make us understand that parent-kids connections try not to exist in a social vacuum, but are inserted in the bigger constructions like environment, society, and culture. In order to develop, he supposedly said, each kid needs something like one grown-up who have unconditional love towards the kid. Let's do a task. Make 5 circles, place yourself the middle, and add a timeline at the base. Then, add every one individuals, institution and powers that influence your life. On the timeline below you can add some major events from the past and those you expect to happen in the future. So can you tell us how the 5 forces are shaping your life in the comments section below? Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment below. Please press the bell button to get notification.